This is the story of the history of our planets. How many planets are there in our solar system? If you said 7, 8, 9, 24, or thousands, you would be right, depending on what time in history you were talking about. Thousands of years ago, man knew of the 7 planets they saw in the sky. There was the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. That's right, the Earth wasn't considered a planet, while the Sun and the Moon were. Who knows why? But things changed. By 1543, Copernicus, a German astronomer during the Renaissance, said, "The Earth is not the center of the universe. The Sun is." So the Sun is no longer a planet, and the planet count became 6. By 1784, the Moon was decided it was not a planet as well. But the Earth was a planet. That same year, an English astronomer, William Herschel, found another planet, Uranus. Again, man knew of the 7 known planets, from Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. On January 1st, 1801, Sirius was discovered in the asteroid belt between Earth and Mars. Now man knew of the 8 known planets. After some mathematical predictions by a French and German astronomer, by 1846, another planet, Neptune, was found by German Johann Gottfried Galle. That makes 9 planets in our solar system. By 1852, a lot more planets were found. There were hundreds of them between Mars and Jupiter. These new discoveries orbit the Sun, so they must be planets. Man knew of 14 more planets. That makes 23 total. Things were getting out of hand. The problem was some of these new discoveries were not round, but more disc-shaped. By 1930, the planet Pluto was found by the American Claude Tombaugh. By this time, it was decided that the objects between Mars and Jupiter were not planets. Sirius was no longer a planet. The known planets now totaled 9 again. As scientists kept studying the Kuiper Belt, where Pluto was found, more objects were discovered, some even larger than Pluto. There could be hundreds of planets out there. Things were getting out of hand. How do we solve the problem? By August 2006, scientists gathered and the planet definition was made. These new planet rules were that the planet must go around the Sun. The planet must be spherical shaped and must be the biggest body in its orbit. That's where Pluto lost its planet status. It was not the biggest. Luckily, a new planet was made just for Pluto, the dwarf planets. With the new category, Pluto got some new friends. Now our solar system has the known 8 planets and the 3 dwarf planets, Pluto, Ceres, and Eris. By 2008, a new category came into being, the Plutoids. These objects are outside of Neptune's orbit. Since then, many new trans-Neptunian dwarf planets have been discovered. So, how many planets are there in our solar system? It's not an easy question to answer. And when will it stop? Who knows? Maybe someday you'll be the one to discover that new planet.